Today or tonight, wherever you are. Welcome back. We are continuing on with the MLB The Show 21 franchise mode again today. Yeah, as always, I hope you're doing well today or tonight, wherever you are watching. Like and subscribe to Be Gaming and be much appreciated. Trying to get the viewers up, get the subscribers up. Like, comment, favorite the video, all that type of stuff if you like it. Hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I'm doing new videos. Try to do new videos as much as I can. And, yeah, here we go. Uh, Played 3 games last night, but, we unfortunately lost one of them, but we'll try and bounce back this game and, hopefully win this series against Boston here. Um, Also, he traded Travis d'Arnaud for Salvador Perez, so my team's, I got rid of him. Team's pretty good. We're going to do pretty well, I think, now. So, we're going for it. That's all I can say. We're going for the wild card, at least. We got to try and get in there.
Afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, a matchup of
good
AL
pitching outing from my pitcher because he's already kind of gassed.
Boston Red Sox. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
All right, let's have a toke.
Eduardo Rodriguez is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So now into the box is Lourdes Gurriel. He will lead this one off today.
For Toronto, the designated hitter.
And now the first pitch.
Gurriel. First pitch, 107.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. Misses, ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way.
I almost
he couldn't
swung
get him
at
to
it.
bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
He's number 15 now.
The next 3-2. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one.
Now, a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position, because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Fernando Tatis Jr. is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
I thought I was all over that.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. It's Taylor
double
made
play.
to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Toronto nothing. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned to Major League Baseball, the show. Chris Paddock is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Ready now is Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be a good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Xander Bogaerts sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. David Peralta comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Paddock has racked up over 130 innings on the mound, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Front door curve is taken. Strike 2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. We're off to the 2nd, scoreless on the show. In is Christian Yelich. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center.
Shitty.
Slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 268 the average for him coming in. 15 long balls and 46 driven in. Now the 1-0. Rodriguez has racked up just under 100 innings on the mound to this point. And when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5. So he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. Looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. Here it comes, 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Guerrero, base runner at first with one out. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Rodriguez take charge himself out there, and there's two down.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 7.
Next to stand in is Eugenio Suarez. In 13 at-bats so far in the series, he's collected 3 base hits. First offering, fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. One left for Toronto. We'll go to... Stepping up is Rafael Devers. Prior history in this matchup. Perfect 2 for 2. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Paddock has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start. And it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Rafael Devers is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Fouled away. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 14 homers and 38 runs batted in. Outside for a ball, 1-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Rognan. Oh, George.
Here's Rognan Odor now. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. A ball and a strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
That's in.
And he fouls this one off.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous. So as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
2-2.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Once again, a 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Striding in is George Springer, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. This is in the air out to right. Right fielder giving chase. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
When you
I
play
was
this
hoping
park
it would
where
hit
the
the
fences
wall.
are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He singled in his first AB. Grounded back up the middle. A door towards second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now to bat, DJ LeMahieu flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. He's set and the pitch. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. Peralta is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there at working out a potential trouble. Blue Jays held in check. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Marwin.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Here's the first pitch to him.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And another foul ball. He is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Line towards center field. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ground ball to 3rd. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Pitch is a called strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1 and 2 for Christian Yelich.
Count is 1
Boy,
and 2.
that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Back outside.
Lays off 2 and 2 now. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1 and 1. From the belt, the pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1 and 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And that misses 2 and 2. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball as it holds it 2 and 2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order. And we just saw 3 in a row.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2 and 2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Now the 3 and 2 pitch. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Next to hit, Joey Gallo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB on its way.
That's the ball.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1 and 0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. In there, a base hit. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. And up steps Salvador Perez. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
George Springer the next to hit. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Second baseman, DJ.
Throw over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This is hit high and deep out to left. Peralta going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Red Sox nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder David Peralta.
The left fielder,
and now the first pitch. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Peralta, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here now the 2-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit down the line at first. And that's out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Lined into right, a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Rafael Devers is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team.
Come on up, you're squeezing me now.
Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Good battle. Count remains full. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch on. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First offering on its way. Bobby Dahlbeck is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1
Martinez over at second. Devers is over at first with 1 away. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roll. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Here's another 0-2.
Oh, come on.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the flag. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Please, thank you.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We played 4 full. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Red Sox 1. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Yelich is retired, 2 down now. Stepping in next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
Yeah.
A swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Devers gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. The next 0-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes, Miguel.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you,
Now
he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
That's a ball.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
2 strikes.
Grounded softly to the right. Fielded cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Daniel Norris will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 44.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Joey Gallo. From the stretch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next up, Eugenio Suarez singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Skied into
Oh,
straightaway
come
right.
on.
Gonzalez is there, 2 down.
The catcher, number 14.
So here is Salvador Perez, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Ryan Barucki enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 56, Ryan Barucki.
Bottom of the 6th inning now. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta.
The left fielder.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. For his career in this matchup, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's taken him deep once.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the AB now.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2 one more time. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 5-1. Now at the plate, here is George Springer. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here it comes. Struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris, he's gone 3 for 6. Fouled off. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Yeah.
Ball 2.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Now into the box, DJ LeMahieu. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's
Ball 1,
nowhere
no
close
strike.
as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Liner in there for a base hit. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Fernando Tatis Jr. is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And he just ramps up and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Now it'll be Bobby Dahlbeck. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
The first baseman.
First delivery to him. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay, the tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Nope.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Yelich. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pop committed and grinded out a nice knock.
In now, Christian Vasquez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw
A dive, but it's off his glove. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
The right fielder, number 13, Marwin Gonzalez.
So next to hit is Marwin Gonzalez. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First offering. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Outside of taking the ball in the seats, Dan, these were my...
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Sam Freeman takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Sam Freeman.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez.
Ball 1.
And that misses ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Yelich going back. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. So 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Jays are out in front, 5-3. Josh Taylor has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Taylor, a native of Arizona. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Here it comes, 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Ball that low.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
The right fielder.
Runner at second, 1 away, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Yelich leads off second with one gone in the inning. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Here's the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
One out and a runner on third. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Stepping in for the Jays, Eugenio Suarez is working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
0-1.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Odor has it for the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Caleb Berriger is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 45, Caleb Berriger.
And now, David Peralta. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The left fielder.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Now another 0-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here now is Rafael Devers. Oh, that grounder caught him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're still down 5. Matt Barnes
Enters the game from the pen, and because this
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a liner. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Here's George Springer. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in there, base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was confused.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. No sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, D-Roll, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Now the 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. From the stretch.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now at the plate is Fernando Tatis Jr. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now.
I'll probably blow this opportunity.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Perez at third. Springer at second. Gurriel at first. 1 gone. Dribbled to the right side.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
A bouncer to the left side. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate. So they're fortunate to get the force at the plate, but they might have gotten a little greedy there by not trying to go to first, so the bases will remain loaded. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch high in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it, and they get out of the jam. And now
leading off for the Red Sox, the first baseman
Ken Giles comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th
Your
inning.
attention, please. Now pitching for Toronto, number 51, Ken Giles.
Now here it comes. At the knees, strike one. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Next to dig in, Rougned Odor. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's 0 for 4. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Blue Jays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Chris Paddock picks up his team-best 14th win in this one as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Ken Giles retires the side to hammer down the save, his 30th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays.
Oh, damn. My bad. I shouldn't, I forgot I would. My bad. I do not own the rights to that song. My bad. Sorry. I'm sorry, YouTube. My bad. I was watching a video. My bad. I completely forgot I was streaming. My bad. I apologize, MGK. My bad. Sorry. Right, now we're gonna freaking play Kansas City. Yeah, we're right there. We're catching them. We're creeping up on them. Another lefty, man. Hmm. Alright. Oh, we're home. Yeah. Man, all my pictures are gas for some reason.
just finishing up their work week, making their way into Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of 3 between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Mike Clevenger will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip on?
Let's get this guy a W. Like, come on.
Under 1.00 in his last 3 starts. Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Ready now is Adalberto Mondesi, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way.
Whoa.
Underway now on a Friday night. The first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, it's got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game. And it looks now like they want some time to review that one. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play.
Yeah,
He was
close
out.
play right there, no doubt. And we're going to have to take another look. And that's just tough to tell. We're going to have to see what they decide what to do with this one.
I don't know.
Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay, one more look at it here. Is there enough evidence to overturn this call? I think there is. Looks to me like the ball beat him to first. I think.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter
That's
ruled
what I
out.
thought.
Into the box now, Kyle Isbell. As he'll take the breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Whit Merrifield next to bat as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1-1. Here it comes. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Royals go down 1-2-3. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Danny Duffy is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Dero, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
So the next to bat will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
No.
Isbell is right there, 1 down. In is Christian Yelich, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped up. Dozier has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Missed the opportunity, as always.
2 on, 2 out, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Ball, that's out.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Gurriel on second. LeMahieu at first. 2 out in the inning. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt.
Fuck.
Hernandez corrals it. Throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. Still no score. In is Jorge Soler. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2-2 to Jorge Soler. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 13 home runs and 38 runs batted in. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Andrew Benintendi. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And the Royals are going to have their first hit of the ball game. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Ryan McBroom stands in as he looks at a called strike. And that misses 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch. This is in the air to left field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo.
First pitch coming, here it is. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. Upset with the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Here now the 2-2.
We got full count.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Swing and a little tapper. To third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. He'll come in here at 259. 16 homers, 53 RBIs. 0-1, here's the pitch. Gallo gets his lead at first, nobody out. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when
I'm sorry, that annoys me. I swung
not a
right
lot of
through
guys
that.
are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
He's set and the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Damn.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Joe.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And that brings in George Springer. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
That's the ball.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. First pitch on its way. Ronaldo Hernandez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
1-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ground ball right side. LeMahieu gets to it. Over to first, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Soler is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So one away in the Toronto third, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. From the stretch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Dozier brings it in. And that's the second out.
Now batting. Shortstop. Fernando Tatis.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And now the first pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in now for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Suarez in foul ground. He's got it 1 away. Next to hit is Whit Merrifield, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. KC down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
A diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now back, first baseman, Vladimir
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Yelich leads off second with nobody out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Soler is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. That brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. A base hit in his first trip. Has a look, now the pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Oh my
He
gosh.
can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
No balls and 1 strike. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runs across to score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
Outside of taking the ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And it's so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Isbell will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 2-0 now. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that.
Count 3-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Payoff pitch 1 more time. pitch popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Ball, that pitch is out.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Ryan McBroom. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Popped him up. LeMahieu over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next, it'll be Hanser Alberto, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Royals lead 1. It remains 1-0. Set now for
Leading up for Toronto, the center fielder, Joe Springer.
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Lays off 1-0. That evens it up 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. Swinging a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. And he is in there.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look out and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Second baseman DJ LeMahieu. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! So So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and that is 27 for him on the year as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. As he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The left fielder, number 22.
And here's Christian Yelich now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Now the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. One and 2 for Christian Yelich.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
A little bouncer. Now another 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
McBroom is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, Jays out in front here, 4-zip.
My goodness.
Brad Peacock takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 41, Brad Peacock.
All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Ronaldo Hernandez. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adalberto.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Damn it.
It's a fly ball well hit. Right fielder looking up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat. They can go deep.
So now to the plate, Kyle Isbell down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Another one sent foul. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Right over
that
the
pitch
plate.
was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Royals 1. Jake Kalish enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 81.
So stepping in is Joey Gallo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Kalish has registered more than 80 innings of work, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range.
I got the count. 0-2.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's what I'm gonna do.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Next to bat for Toronto, George Springer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And now the first pitch. Suarez at second with 2 down. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Grounded weakly to the left. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats. Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
It was a walk in his last trip. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Hit in the air out toward left. Yelich on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. It's the Blue Jays.
Leading up for Toronto, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted into center field. Isbell is in his tracks now, and very quickly 1 gone.
Now back.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Soler is there. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, shortstop.
And stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch coming, here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1 for count. Nope.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Mondesi picks it up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Blue Jays go down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ready to begin the 8th, and here comes the first baseman, Ryan McBroom. Pitch on the way.
Ryan McBroom.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Now here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Hanser Alberto. This one's flared toward left center. Tatis shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Ronaldo Hernandez, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Chris Russin enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. He's set. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. And there's his first base hit in this one. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Brad Brock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Christian Yelich. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. And that pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a throw over to first. Dive, but he's back in there. Yelich on at first. Nobody out. He's running. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Brock is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Now the 2-1. Hard hit towards center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. Throw won't get him. So a runner stands at third. One man is out, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
You gotta be kidding me.
And that will end up a foul ball.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez, as he swings and lifts
Drop,
it in the
drop.
air out to left field.
Yeah.
And that's going to fall for a
Nice.
base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Hero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. 5 runs, 12 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Hernandez, and the throw to first ends the inning. Blue Jays fourth. Adalberto Mondesi back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. First pitch on its way, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A reminder to stick around after the ball game ends tonight. We'll have full highlights from this evening's contest right here on the show. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. And the pitch. High in the air out to center field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Oh, we almost got it.
So now here is Whit Merrifield, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Mike Clevenger earns win number 7 on the season as he gives up only 1 hit in 5 innings of work. Chris Russin records 4 outs on his way to the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs, 12.
Alright, everyone. Sorry I took a break there. I was doing a message. So, my bad. Today is the trade deadline. Too bad I don't need to do any trades, because my team's good to go. The lefties, man, I tell ya. Been facing them like no tomorrow. You know what, actually, we're gonna stop it here. I hope you guys had a good day or night wherever you are watching the video. Like and subscribe to B Gaming. It'd be much appreciated trying to get the viewers up, get the subscribers up. Like the video, all that type of stuff if you like it. Comment, favorite, all that type of stuff. Hit the bell icon. Get notified whenever I'm doing new videos. Try and do new videos as much as I can. Take care. Stay safe. And until next time. Peace.